We seem to be alive. We'll see if that stays true. Oh, it clicked me. What the hell? Okay, sure. Okay, that's good. Gotta get the YouTube. Why is there an Ion 2 thing? Wait, what? Watch the video to win 200 orbs. See. When is that even supposed to come out? Okay, we've got to make. Well, not make. Get the YouTube link. It's already made, Rin. Not really making a YouTube link at this point. Holy. Phew. 1.6 million people watching it. Jesus. Just a few bodies were watching the GTA 6 stuff. YouTube link pasted. And we're good. Okay. Wait. This. Yeah. Now, the one thing is here, I might not have enough money for what I need. I tried to farm some money earlier. Yeah, I don't have enough. I'm missing 60 mil. I need to make some money. Well, this is what Ursus is for. I never really use them nowadays, but that's what you're here for, Ursus. The Razimus with 29 months in a row. Thank you for the resub, Raz. Huh. I don't know what that bomb is. I've never seen it before, but it does, in fact, do le damage. Alright. That gets me that. Wait, are we not in double time? No, we're in double time. I think it's double time, but like... How are you still here? The summons are not supposed to follow me. Talk to you later, Raz. Thank you again for the resub. Good luck with the work stuff. Hopefully everything goes well. I mean, at this point, it seems like everything's flowing well, so... Not too worried about that, to be honest. Somehow I feel like I should just disable the potions. Whatever. Boom, dead. Let's go. Actually does double my HP. So even if I use my invul now, it's not saved from this. Interesting. Do 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 do. Start now. What a freaking... I don't know how I got teleported to the front there. That was crazy. Okay, and that is done. We are done on Ursus, and that gave me the mesos I needed to be able to buy tickets tomorrow, or well, tonight, at reset, and I don't know if this will be enough XP with one ticket, but we're gonna try. Also, I have Mystic Frontier to complete apparently, so let's complete those. Boop, boop, boop. One of these times it'll upgrade it, I swear. Okay, do that, that. Okay, we have 11 of them. Oh, these are all identical right now. Wow, okay. Okay. That's that. Thought I got a star spec box. I must have just used it and not paid attention. We have 3 node stones to use here. So those will expire, and expiring stuff is annoying. I have a gloom beanbag. And the whole reason we did that Ursus for, let's go get it. Hello, Adam. How ya doing? Actually, this doesn't give like 8%, does it? At this level, or does it? I don't remember how much it gives at this level. It's humid and hot as AF. I'm just dying in this heat. How about you? Well, for me, it's rainy. Very humid, very much lots of rain. I think today is the first time I've seen the sun in like a few days. gonna be like 2% off, unfortunately. I don't have the mess. I guess I could go do some bossing real quick to get the meso. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll go do. I'll go get the meso off the boss. There's a boss here. In this pile of AoEs, there's in fact a boss. Will you ever be able to see him? Not in this current day and age. In the future patch, the answer will be yes, but currently no. And we're not going to take 30 minutes to do all of this, so let's just pop that. The extra drop right. Oh, you know what I didn't actually do also? Don't need the boss damage, but... Ah! My item drop point has disappeared. And expired, I see. Well, it is what it is. Guess we don't get to use that one. We don't know what loot we get. It'll be a mystery until we open up our inventory. Do we get a Kronos ring? I saw a shoulder fly into me. Was only a shoulder. Wait, who's the guild master in this guild right now? Revalian. I don't know who that is. Literally cannot delete chats in my chat. Interesting. Let's test it out in my chat. Oh. Oh. I was like, let's see if it works. Boom, deletes it. I'm like, oh, I didn't expect it to work. Yeah, my Twitch seems to be working a lot better than other people, because when I got in, everybody's like, oh, Twitch is having issues, and I'm like, my Twitch has been working fine the whole time. I would not have known there's issues. Unless somebody told me. Had thunder just now, and my power blipped, internet crashed. Oof. Unfortunate smart. I'm doing the Lara challenge where I don't turn my animations down and I do some bossing. Also, welcome to the stream. I would ask how your day is going, but I kind of already know how your day is going, and it's not going great. Ow. Okay, so I can't live that because it doesn't... I would have to pre-generate it with my shield to be able to survive more hits. But it doesn't matter. Boss is dead. Like, OBS can't even see my most recent activities in the feed at all. Yeah, that one seems to be working well for me, which is good. Won't even tell me when ads are playing. Yeah, I mean, like, that's definitely annoying, I would say. When do these last, though? When does this box last? 9-3. Well, I'm not leaving till, like, 9:08, so these are too early. They are gonna expire before I get to where I need to get to. And goodbye, Damien. I really ain't the best on this with non-ring restraint. I should have put the ring restraint for this boss, apparently. Because I can get to 30% very easily with the ring restraint, but can't, you know, doing can't things. Not like it really matters that much. Because it's still just Omega dead here. Because these, I guess I could have just used this, and no, I need all 3 for last phase, it seems. Yeah. It's just apparently a ring restraint at time. 50 stream streak. Thank you so much, Smart, for the continued support. Here's to many more streams. Alright, and with that, we got a Damien android I don't really care about. We'll keep it around because I usually hold on to them until I need inventory space, and that's going to be one of the first to go. But with that, we have the mesos needed. Well, once I sell the crystals, now we have the mesos, exactly enough to buy the Mecha Berry ticket. And with that Mecha Berry ticket, we are going to hit 285. The amount of XP I made over the course of 2 days is actually insane. Because of the doing Monster Perks, Monster Park Extreme, Epic Dungeon. Epic Dungeon's actually like 7% or something right now at 285 or 284. Because of all the XP boosts, it's actually insane how much XP you're getting per week right now from just like the weekly content. In like an hour and a half, I made 31% of this level. Just by doing Monster Parks, Monster Park Extreme, and like an hour of farming in the Nightmare Paradise. And 285 has been achieved. The goal for the Challenger World has been met for me. Which, at the end of the day, the 285 doesn't do too much. It just unlocks my symbol at this point, because there's not really much else I can go do. It's not like I'm going to be walking into limbo. You know, it's not like I'm walking into limbo to try this guy at 285. It's just, it ain't there. And here's to more Mecha Berries. I have 37 of them to use. Jesus, that's going to be a day of XP. And it's going to be hitting 100 trill plus in that single day. I have 210 express boosters. I just want to point out, Kiku, you're going to be using those express boosters for a while, so don't wait till last minute on those. Alright, so that means we can go to Carcion. Oh, this is what's happening. I have caps lock on. Alright, and with that, we have unlocked a new area to farm in. Do I know anything about this area to farm in it? Have I paid attention to it? No. Am I just going to register a favorite and go to Calm Beach 3 and do that for now? Yes. Will I see a bunch of people here? Probably. Oh, Calm Beach 2 is the good one. Well, I'm also a Lara, so, like, generally speaking, any map is kind of good, so it doesn't really matter for Lara. If map exists, Lara can do it. And it's not a question. As seen here. We're probably going to go look and find something. See what, like, an easy looting map is while using River. But for now, this is fine, because we're just killing 500 mobs. I also forgot to equip my symbol. Whoopsie doopsie. I should have saved those symbol selectors I got for this new symbol. Huh. Well, whatever, I have something to feed into the symbol selector grinder. And with this, we have done the 500 mobs. Let's give it a little loot here, and let's go back to town. I think I can upgrade my familiars to legendary right now. Oh, no, they're epics. Never mind. Upgrading them to epics. Do I have enough cards for this? Or is epic their final stop? They have enough to try and go to higher than that, so we'll see what happens. Oh wait, that's wasting 4. Well, I guess it doesn't actually waste. Okay, well, I didn't mean not waste like that. Okay, well, that's leveled up. Go 50-50. Another 50. Success. Info. Okay, we're going to select all, not you guys. Yeah, none of you matter. Unlock potential. Garbage. Unlock roll. Garbage. Oh. -1, 1.4 multiply. You're not really great. Like, honestly speaking, you're not that great. I think I just don't bother with you and not care. Yeah, because this is dice total +2 final multiplier. Yeah, dice total... Like, at least this is a 1.8 with the -2. Yeah. Yeah, because all of these are way better than that. Yeah, alright, so that, that's not great. That purple's dead. Okay, complete the symbol. We must equip the symbol, because I never do that. I always forget to equip the symbol on the first daily, usually. Boom! We're almost leveled up on that one already. Woo! Use that. Hey, we have some cubes here. Can this cape go to unique? We're not sure. It can hit triple epic multiple times. But can it go to unique? We don't know. Answer's looking like a no so far. And the answer was in fact a no. Why aren't you guys in the oh, my familiars are full. I see. Took me 7 cubes yesterday, unique from Epic on my Hero's Golix ring. Also 80 hard cubes prior. I used 160 or 200 hard cubes on an item on my... I believe it was my Aaron, trying to upgrade one of its arcanes I gave it. And I genuinely was like, huh, I may have 500 of these cubes, but I was getting worried by cube like 190 that I was like, am I going to hit epic or unique anytime soon? Like, I'm actually running out of cubes here in a weird way. And the answer was I did hit it at cube 200, but it was looking pretty bad for a while, okay? 200 cubes for a single item? Like, yikes. Oh, I have an E-Pod? 100%. Is there anything I need to E-Pod in here? Ended up staying unique, but I rolled 966 strength. That's pretty good. I mean, a triple stat unique's not that bad comparatively to a legendary. Because most of the time when you get the legendary, you're just going to get a 2 stat at first and just settle there. So, like, if you roll a triple stat unique, you're settling there for a bit, I feel like. That's a good option. Would be recommended. Yeah, I don't really have anything to E-Pod, do I? Also, I had forgotten that I didn't do this on my Lara for a long time, so you'll notice that I now have 2-piece. Because I never swapped my ring. I had forgotten to do this for a long time. So I casually just had 4-piece boss set effect, which does nothing. And did not have my 2 set. So yeah, I did that and fixed that. How much combat power lower is this? 4.1 mil. Okay, not that bad. So unfortunate on this, by the way, for this hat. Legendary, garbage. Legendary, good. Legendary, good. Well, I mean, good enough. So it's a 2-line. It's 23%. Not much I can do about that. Could have been amazing if this top line would have rolled honestly anything. I would have been happy with even a substat, like if it would have rolled luck or something like that. But, you know, here we are. Completed that. Also, I am done buying seals. I give up on this thing. It is not hitting plus 10. We are stuck at 9. It is what it is. I just think I can get some Sacred Power and small stats. Because realistically, you have what? How many? 2 weeks, so that's another 25 plus 15 this week. So we have 25 plus 15, like I said. Plus 12, so that puts me at 42. How the fuck did I just do? Yeah, so I'm at 52. Is 25 worth doing in the attack power? Because I can't get 30 afterwards. fucking legendary cores. Not a single legendary core throughout Challenger World 1 and Challenger World 2 combined. I only had 2 legendaries this whole time on this Challenger World. Which, thank God I hit the first one so early because I just hit the second one yesterday. But yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Okay, with 52, I think I get 1 point into that, and 1 point into this at least. And then I think I just ignore the attack, because how much does it give? It gives 10 attack power. I don't think that's that great. I just do this. And then we do that, and that gets me to the 430 Sacred Power. Or no, I'm actually above now. I'm 440. Well, whatever. This will help me with the farming thing. Even though I don't really need it, but it's nice. This is whatever. I'm just... These, like, I literally can't upgrade these other two, so that doesn't matter. Check in for this. Claim the thing. There we go. Boom. Momentum pass. We're done. Auto harvest. I don't know why I'm bothering to start it. Mystic Frontier time. We have 6. We have 2 sets claimed. We're going to be at just 89 of them before we're almost at stage 5. We're going to be at 89 though. Alright. Didn't get anything from him. Okay, before I lose my mind on this, because I like seeing my loot when I kill those chests, let's turn off animations for this map specifically, because the summons just blocking the loot is annoying. So far, so bad. Not a single unique chest yet. 2 runs. Not great. Okay, don't keep proving me right here with just being unique, non-uniques. I'd like to get some uniques here. Come on, game. You also have the possibility to go legendary, you know? I'm not going to say no to that, too. My face right now is very unhappy with the reality of the situation. There we go. Complaining you shall receive sometimes. Not a very good receive, but hey, we got some stuff. I've only rolled a single legendary so far also. Legendary seems to be pretty rare, but I'm also not rank 5 yet, so we'll see how common it is in rank 5, if it's common at all. Alright, what do we get? We have untradeable energy. Untradeable energy. So we're going to use the energy because, yes. 2 Roro cards. 11 fragments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All of them been pretty whatever. None of them look particularly interesting to me. You know what? Let's do that, and then we'll go extract. Let's see. Did any of them give anything? Garbage. 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 Why do I always get, if all dice roll 4 or higher, dice total 3.6? Why is it always that? Why am I cursed to that? I'm just saying. Another magic attack, another int. Okay. Alright, well that's that done for now. Let's get to the main server. If all dice roll even, dice roll plus 15, plus 18. I have a couple of those too. Yeah. I have those roll dice even things too, but those are it's so hard to do comparatively. You're gonna win if you roll it, but good luck. Okay, I need to go refill my water and go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go do that, and when I come back, we will get started with the Kronos stuff and do some bossing after we're done the dailies. I've done 0 dailies on this server though. I did a bunch of stuff on the Challenger World to just get prepped to get to 285 though. So I will see you guys in a few moments. Alright, I'm back. Grab this, move that over there. Go. Shopping for home has been completed. Oh, you know what I need to go do? I need to go do the Mystic. Oh wait, did I? I didn't do Mystic Frontier Part 2 on the other world, did I? Whoops. Wait, is that the last one? Can I start the quest? No. I had the Dragon Master. Unfortunate. Let's go do the Mystic Frontier stuff, because I forgot to do that on the other server. I completed it, but didn't resend them out. Because I hadn't spent the 30 minutes, but then I was 36 minutes on that server, so... Go make a little detour. Alright, let's go Mystic Front. Oh, these guys aren't done. As you can see, I have 2 orange pouches here. We'll see if we get anything from those orange pouches. Probably not, but you never know. At the end of the day, an orange pouch could be great or it could be bad. And there's no, like, result. It's either good or bad. Moolong, I'm feeling you. Nothing, a blue pouch. Okay, I'll take a blue pouch. Nothing, a blue pouch. And a blue pouch. Okay, the blue pouches were real in this run. New Leaf City with half of the combo being completed. Sure. Wow, that's off to a terrible start. Thanks for the action points. I'm very happy to get this. Please don't give me a clock. Thank you, at least. You gave me one mercy. Blue pouch it is. Should be good enough with a no clock, yeah. Blue pouch, blue pouch. 29 versus 28. We'll take the 28 blue pouch. That's triple ones. I mean, usually I don't like to reroll unless it's a really high thing, but that's pretty low of a roll that we're gonna just make sure we roll higher than that, you know? Purple pouch. Okay. Well, last time we rerolled the ones and it went well. This time we got half of the combo, but we have another roll. We don't need to reroll this for the 50... Okay, well, I'm happy I didn't need that for the 55, because we'd be very sad. And, you know what, New Leaf City, you just did pretty good. We'll go back to you. Blue? Nothing. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Some pretty decent rolls there for that. Into another blue pouch, into a blue pouch. Blue pouch it is. Do you want a blue pouch? Because I want a blue pouch. Ideally, they'd be green pouches, but we can't always have that. Purple's not that bad either. Especially a free purple. Okay, now that those are sent out, we're good there. Let's go to the main server. Hello, Kronos. Hello, Rin01. Before I started naming stuff with their class at the end. I say I can also do my Monster Break Extremes. Is this a town area? It is. Okay, good. Let's just do this real quick. Let's see, is the Maplestory Reddit exploding today? For any reason. Ah, a bunch of people with the maintenance complaining because they didn't see the maintenance, didn't know about the maintenance, got hit with the maintenance, lost things because they expired. Yep. Seems about right. Fierce 50 hard Bologna solos in Korea. This fucking image is made for ants. What is this shit? Collie Zenon, Mercedes Adele. That seems to be quite the list of classes. It just seems like everybody's able to do it. Gotcha. I like number 29. His name is just gay. And that's it. No other context. Literal direct translation, too.
Still blind to the difference between courage.
It was 21. Oh. Yes. That one I won't even say on stream. How some of these people get these names? Okay. Apparently, Xenon is very good at this boss. Because there's a lot of Xenons in that list. Yeah, let's start with the Monster Parks. We'll go do the Monster Park, and we can go do a Monster Park Extreme, because I'm sure there are bodies here. Yeah, Xenon is very strong. But it's just surprising to me how many Xenons were in that list. There's a lot of high power Xenons. Okay, well, everybody's saying join, so let me just be the man to make the party. Let's go. We did it. We have a party. A lot of high spenders on Xenon in Korea. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. The guy left the Mystics by Sabertooths. I can't. I literally jumped away instantly after killing one wave and just, he left, unfortunately. But it's fine, he went back. Anybody go mid? Yeah, there's somebody mid, okay. Oh, somebody's dealing with the boss. Oh, somebody leveled up. Congrats to whoever leveled up there. We go from 19.5 to 24.2, pretty much. And one Monster Park Extreme. It's pretty crazy. It's a lot of XP. Oh yeah, what is my final damage multiplier is almost 200%. Okay, so my summons do good damage. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured out why it felt so bad on the Kana when I'm trying to do farming stuff. Yeah, your summons, you have like 46 final damage multiplier here. Like this number is like 46 or something. Your summons don't do diddly squat with that number. Yeah, it's kind of funny how Xenon went from being a class that needed a lot of hands to do, and a foot pedal. It was another foot pedal class. Because holding the laser beam while doing everything else was a pain in the ass. Into being, like, very simple and very easy to play, but still very strong. I feel like I never hear about Xenon that much in this version, though. I never see Xenons. Like, I feel like Xenon is definitely, like, not a popular class in our version, or I just don't see them much. Let's go see here. Blade Master, Adele Ren Hero, Kana Hayuro Hayato, Mercedes Corsair Shadower, and Buck. Not that many parties right now, though, to really look at and see. Yeah, and like, when I was watching the interview about that, it's like a gain, but it's not that much of a gain, so even if you never do it... like he said, he Destiny lived before even doing that, so like... Or it was like something similar of that nature where like whether he did it or not did not matter. So it's like one of those things that you can do it, yeah, if you want to min-max absolutely to the pinnacle of your class, but it's really not necessary. Unless you're super duper min clearing something, which, let's be real, most people don't go super duper min clear for anything. I missed one because I didn't look at my screen while I was doing this. Feels Batman. Get yourself a stat hat and don't mind it. Well, you can still do it without without a cooldown hat. It just makes it easier. So technically speaking, I believe the best, like the absolute pinnacle would be full stat hat while still doing it. It's just you have no room for error, so actual practical gameplay, 0% chance you're doing it correctly the entire time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Really? How much HP do you have, you jerk? Half HP. The problem of this character not having Soul Janus leveled up. Okay, the run through and just jump around isn't working too well right now. Do 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 do. Two more to go. Two more to go. Alright, I'm already up to 27%. Jesus. Get so much XP. Guess I'm buying the mecha berries for the last 2 weeks resets on this server though. No reason to do it on the other character because like I'm not rushing to 290 on the lara anytime soon, so We'll just chill at 285 and build up some symbols. Is that just the base hair you get as a marksman? Yes, that is the explorer's marksman hair. I see. By the way, for the current premium style surprise box, is that rotating out when the Furin content comes out, or is that not yet the week to rotate it? The thing I'm asking is, when is this current surprise style box supposed to go out of business, essentially? When is that one leaving? Does anybody know the timeline on that? Alright, monster perks are done on this character. Hello, first adversary. Effects. Boom, max that out. Yeah, let's see. Do we have anything other than this that is good to get? And the answer to that is no. To the next map. Alright, this is the wrong map. That's right, you're 280. You have another map after this then. You have 2 maps extra compared to what I'm so used to doing on you now, so you don't activate Rune yet. You activate on the next map. Not like it really makes much of a difference, but hey. Helps me kill the map. That's all that matters. Another daily completed. %80 burning? What the heck? I feel like every map has burning right now though, and people are just taking breaks. Like, every map I go to, anywhere I go, I'm just like, there's burning here, there's burning here, there's burning there. Burning, 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 burning. Then I get to Carcion and I can't find a non-burning, or a map that has burning. So it's like, yes. Everybody's 285 plus grinding nowadays. It's gonna be gone. There we go. Mob's dead. Alright, that is daily set number 1 done. Monster Park Extreme and Monster Park done. Okay, to the next character. Okay, this. Yeah, you don't actually do monster perks anymore, Kana. That's right, you are waiting to hit 280. As much as I, like Kana Teleport, I really hate the fact that it randomly blinks you if you don't have a direction in towns. Ah. And another Golux run completed. Another Golux obliterated. How many Goluxes and Arcariums have been murdered over the years? Too many by the player base.
Still blind.
Will these bosses ever rest? Well, Golux might rest soon, actually. Yeah, I guess that is literally what I have to do. Okay. Just go do my dailies on this character. To the next map. Every map I did has burning. That was terrible English, but I don't care. Alright, and time to be a lazy Kana. Oh yeah, when I was speaking about. Yeah, okay, so final damage when I'm bursting is at 99%. That is extremely low compared to most other classes. And the reason why, your summons like Soul Janus and your little Urdinova thing suck. Yeah, it's 59.50 for me baseline without my burst. Life's rough. It's why you need to be pretty stacked in gear to just farm as a Kana, it seems. And there's Threatened Mobs. I never activated the Rune of the Giants. Well, it's a Rune of the Giants rune, so I guess, yeah, you know. Woo! Oh yeah, wasn't there some Path of Exile news? Let's see. Yes, there was a deep dive 2 hours ago. Okay! Well, I'll have to check that out after stream. Go see what's happening with the Path of Exile. It's 34 Celsius right now, it's so fucking hot. Yeah, that's pretty rough. That was me earlier in the summer, and well, now it's just rain. Now it's just permanent rain. But earlier in the summer, that was us. And it was miserable. Hopefully, you know, it cools off and it breaks and you go back to some normal temperatures and life is good again. Because I don't wish that on anybody. Hey, a big note. How are you not capped, actually? Oh, is it? Oh, I guess I did just upgrade, the Ascent on this character, didn't I? That's what I did last? Yeah, it's Ascent level 2. Woohoo! 2 Ascent levels is huge. Alright, we are done the dailies on this character. To the next character. We're definitely not speed clearing all the stuff today. We're just doing what we gotta do, but not really speeding it. Not like it matters that much. We're not really at risk. Okay, boss drop. Correct, we got that. Alright, let's go in. Man, I know I don't need the superiors in any shape, way, or form or anything, but I still like seeing them, even though I dismantle them nowadays. Alright, this is the true boss that we care about, though. This is the one that needs to actually drop something. Okay, well, you probably don't need to drop it for this character, because this character has a lot of them. But this is the boss that I actually care about. For the most part, you actually dropping your loot. Because Dominator pendants are still needed by me by a lot. Still a requirement for a lot of my characters. Okay, one more respawn and we're good to go. I think. Yeah. Alright, next, Maplestory, Captured Alley. What is your drop rate? 286. Okay, so you're not as bad as I thought it was, but you really don't get anything, AB. Holy moly. Like, I swear, it's been multiple days I do my dailies and I haven't seen any. Like, you don't even get freaking. Oh, I guess you can't get solar because you're capped right now. Well, that's a unique chest. On the wrong map for this character's level, but that's a different problem. That's fine. Ooh. And with this final reset, this map is done. Let's go pick up the cards. Into the western outskirts for the final 500 mobs of this character's day. We are not doing the bossing on the AB today, most likely. Probably going to do the other three characters. Well, I guess it depends. I might get to this character's bossing. We're almost done the dailies, and it's only 6, so... yeah, maybe you do get to do your bossing today. We'll see. I have no idea what my plan is for this Shining Star Force this weekend. It is just the Shining Star Force weekend, right? Let's see. Sunny Sundays. It is in 2 days. Yes. At least as far as we're aware, it's only those 2 things, because, you know, haha, last time they messed up and had the wrong info on it. So let's see what happens. Do 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 pop. And I can AFK as my AB. No, my summons are gonna run out. Respawn quickly, mobs. Rip. Alright, and that is that done. Out of here we go. Into the next character. Profession system. Yeah, I knew I forgot to turn you on. Do I do angler right now too? Yeah, I guess I could do angler and all that, right? I guess I could. Yeah, because like I can do angler in High Mountain today. May as well get them out of the way. At least I don't have to wait till the end of the week for them. There's no more of that, so I can just do them whenever and not last day have a million things to do after reset. Has been quite annoying, to be honest, that I've had that, like, you just have to wait so till the last minute to do some stuff. Because usually I like to spread things out over the week, get things done, not have a lot of stuff on the last few days, and not be rushed.
Still blind to the
But we've had
between
to keep
courage
holding on to a bunch of things. Not every week, you mind you, but... Hey, a Dominator! On the character that probably doesn't need more Dominators. Well, no, honestly, like... We're very limited for item inventory space at the moment on this character, and I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that. I guess I could just send a shit ton of Kanas. Maybe we don't spend... We spend a bunch of mesos just sending items on this character to delete spares. Try to get, like... Because what we can do is get a high Golux ring. We could try tapping the... Well, the Guardian Angel ring, eh. The Dominator... We could try tapping the Dominator, see if any of them go. Yeah, I think we tap the Dominators and the Kanas this weekend on this character. Just to clear out some inventory space. And if we by some miracle get like a 24 Golux ring. Because we got a 25 Kanas or something like that. Like we're just... We just don't care, right? Like we just transfer in and then we're done with Kanas and we never go to Kana again. Because like... Even realistically, the 24 Golux ring isn't even that worth. In a way, because you're just going to replace it with the new rings that we have access to. Though, speaking, like, I'm acting like those rings are very common, you know? The rings I am talking about is... Not him. Heck are you? No, not you. You. You have a Blissful Nightmare, and you have the Limbo ring. That would be replacing those two rings for Guardian Angel ring and the other ring. So that is the thing. But it's not like I'm going to be there anytime soon. And I have a bunch of these rings, so I may as well just send them. I even have my spare Superior here to transfer into, so see what happens. Can even try tapping the Superior Golux pendant and just see what happens. We'll start with this, then go into Kanas, and then this, and just see what happens. Should be a fun time. Should be a lot of booms. I'll be able to get some achievements that I never thought I would get. Claiming all the tickets. Wow, there's not a lot of people here, surprisingly. Let's see. Search parties. There's only this guy. Okay. Beam index. Oh, beam index. Will you send an invite? Yes. Do 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 do. What do we see on this side of the Mossberg Extreme? Will there be a mob that I need to kill? Yes. I've been very lucky with these recently where I barely have to go anywhere. Oh, we even have the double spawn. Oh, somebody's taking care of the top side. Oh, it's the green birds, not these. I was like, what the? Alright, and everybody's gonna be done in respawn and a half. Or a full respawn, because this guy's missing 5. Unfortunately, I didn't notice him earlier. I would have been able to save him and be done. And somebody's already activating the middle. Okay, so we're just gonna chill over here. Nothing. We did it! So currently I'm at 86.4%, 90.7%. That's some pretty good XP for just walking into a Monster Park Extreme each week right now. I'm just saying. Also, I just realized that my mana overload on this class has also disappeared. Really wish I knew what causes mana overload to disappear right now, randomly. Because, like... So, this character, I think, yeah, this character has the possibility because it doesn't have an MP pet. But, like... my lara doesn't have that possibility. And it still disappears. We'll try to buy a bug fix. Hello, VB. Fly in April started in 2011, so it's been 15 years old, which is the same age as when Redacted. I want to do things you can't say on Twitch. There's a lot of things you can't say on Twitch. Not of all of which are actually that bad. Or even bad in the first case. You're just not allowed to say them on Twitch. So that could be a large description of things. Also, welcome to the stream, VB. How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen... or heard from you, I should say. Not really seen you. Clash Royale is such a trash game. I have never played that game. And I've always seen just, like, the ads of it because it was that big, right? But I've never actually played it, nor cared about it. That style of game just didn't interest me. Which is weird because I enjoy auto battlers, and it's kind of like an auto battle. Like I mean, it's weird. You get to position your stuff. I don't know why I just blinded, but whatever. He's dead. I really like card games that aren't Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Stink Ring. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely something else when you watch people play that game, because if you don't understand what's going on, you're just never going to understand that card game. Like, at least with other card games, you can kind of get a gist of what's going on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the game of, if you don't know what's going on, you're not going to know what's going on. That's how it works. Unfortunately, the only person I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Content for passed away due to cancer. So my Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge has dropped dead with that, pretty much. And then Magic the Gathering, I watch CGB. Yeah, CGB. Covert Go Blue. I'm gonna go play Bloons Tower Defense. That is a game that honestly is just amazing to me how big of a game that became. I'll never, like, think of Bloons as a massive game in my mind, even though I know it's, like, pretty big nowadays. Just because, like, I played the Flash version, so I played it when it was free. Like, I didn't... You never think of Flash games or any, like, it's like the custom games, like Dota and stuff, becoming actual games, like... Not really something you thought would happen, and then here we are, and it's just like, huh. Yeah, I guess that is how that works, huh? How I feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, let's give this a little look-see here. Yeah, that's smart. That is literally how it is sometimes. You know you've won the game, but you have to go through the motions and all of that, and some people really enjoy it. Yeah, I mean that Yu-Gi-Oh is a game you don't understand, and you just watch the motions because they only games in Yu-Gi-Oh last 2 turns. Their 2 turns are gonna last 30 minutes, and it's the length of a normal card game, but it's only 2 turns in reality. It's very weird to watch. The explanation: 15 minutes, lost turn 1. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh is an interesting card game for that, where you have 2 turns, and if the game hasn't ended in 2 turns, something went wrong. Because by turn 2, you'll have a full board, infinite options of attack, and just like all this crazy stuff going on. It just makes me laugh how useless the attack stat and the defense stat has become in Yu-Gi-Oh! In a lot of ways. Because you almost... all you need the attack stat to do is hit hard enough to kill your opponent. But a lot of the best cards have, like, terrible attack power. So you just, like, you'll have, like, a 5,000 attack monster, and then you just combine it and do a bunch of summons with it, and it's just gone down to, like, a 1,200 attack power monster that you need. Because otherwise they just kill you, and you're just like, yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! It's an interesting game, but it's just very hard to get into. Oh, I'm done. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people prefer what is called the Edison format, which is the OG way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think they're ever going to limit the chain mechanic, Adam. I think that's just the way that current Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be, and if you want to play old Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you get multiple turns instead, they have like a whole format for that now called Edison and such that a lot of people play, so... The joys of card games. Just make a new format that caters to whatever specific niche or needs you want. It's a card game. Nobody's stopping you. And if it gets popular enough, guess what? All the card games, or the online versions, also adopt it. That is the beauty of, well, just games in general, right? Like, a lot of games, people just make the rule sets they need to do, right? Like, you watch so many games that don't have hardcore modes, and people just make it hardcore by making the rule set themselves. How the heck did you get a Shengra coupon? Like, I feel like the coupons barely ever drop, and then this character, it's been like multiple times now. I just come in, get a Shengra coupon each day. Not like it really makes a difference. Oh my god, I got two. Actually, I was gonna Google something. What was I gonna Google? I was gonna Google something. And I've already... Oh, yeah, I wanted to check the Maplestory news to see what the hell they actually fixed in this maintenance, or what they said they fixed. Do, 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 do. Okay, that was... Really? That's what they did? It was barely anything. Apparently they didn't even... I wonder if the Wrens are actually fixed in the Night Lords. Has anybody decided to do their Ride or Die yet? Have you continued crashing on the Wren in that? Do 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 do. Boop ba boop 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 ba boop 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 ba boop 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 ba. Hey, a fragment. Where am I on this? 19, 18. This is going to 19. I think the next level up after I get this to 19 is this has to go to 4 or something like that. Oh, come on. One mob. Alright. That is that done. Let's go see. Do we have any other important loot? The answer to that is a big fat no. What's your symbol progression looking like here? We are nearing completion. On these two symbols anyways. That'll be a nice damage boost. First adversary will be boosted. Calling damage will be boosted. That's some pretty nice boosts, honestly. Alright, swoop. Nope, nope. Are we doing Angry Company on this character? Yeah, we'll do Angry Company on this character. Why not? B Rosie is not maxed. Mero Meropi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How has your day been going and how are you doing? The only problem with the setups I have is that I don't have the farm skill on the bossing set. So it's annoying for stuff like this. But it's still not bad. Our normal attack's actually pretty decent, all things considered. Okay, that should be more than enough for floor 1 of this. Just woke up from a stomach ache? Well, hopefully your stomach ache is gone and you're feeling better. That's never fun. You're a C player, I see. I did not intend to make a pun there with that. That just kind of happened. I can't say I know much about the C region in terms of Maplestory. I love when the floor doesn't have to make me do the double swap. Alright, where's the... Well, I already see the problem here. Oh, I hit my mouse DPI thing. There we go. We're back to normal DPI. Okay, so we need to get to this. And there's 0 connections from there to there. Okay, so as long as I connected at any point here, we're good. So what we can do is just sweep up. And then that goes like that. And I think as long as I shoot it here, yeah, we'll be good. Okay. Super simple puzzle solving abilities. Am I gonna level up off this? Actually, now that I think about this, I don't think I'm getting 6% from this one. If this was Nightmare Paradise, I would be leveling up today on this character, but I don't think on this one. We'll see. The amount of XP you get from these because of all the event boosts and stuff right now is actually quite ridiculous. So what level are you, Mero? Earn a weekly on your hero? Yeah, your hero sounds like it needs a little bit of help to make life easier for it. And getting it some Hexa will definitely help it in its journey to being better. Boop. Boop. the only time you can see my android when I'm actually not as my character. The wings will block out the sun, literally, for her. There we hold. And we go. We don't get laser beamed off. 273, okay. What class are you? Out of curiosity. It's always fun to see the classes, because... Kana main. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. Definitely a strong class in the current era of Maplestory. It went from being the strongest class and the most popular class to having a dead period where it was like still alright. Well, it's like super strong, super shit, alright, went back to being strong, then back to super shit. And then I think it was like alright before the remake, and now it's just back to pinnacle, you are giga strong. Kana's had quite the history in this game. Oh, it's super speed. Alright, well, we're gonna have to skip a floor probably, because super speed is just nightmare territory for any lag spikes or server lag in any shape or form. And just doing this floor is a pain in the ass. Hello, Starry. Welcome to the stream. How ya doing? Oh, God. Wrapped up an early stream. Nice. Have the streams been going well? Oh my god, I bounced. I bounced. Oh, I hate the super speed one so much. Do I just farm a bunch of points and just skip every? I'm just gonna skip probably, honestly speaking. It's not that bad to farm up points in this class, so. Farm 1,000 points, skip, farm 1,000. Highest views was 10. Damn! Congrats, congrats. Alright, let's go skip some floors, because, yeah, I really don't like super speed. Whee! I mean, okay, the only downside to, like, getting... not partnership, but the monetization thing is that it'll put ads on your channel. Asari plays Maple also, but I don't believe she's streaming Maple right now. She's been streaming... Zelda? One of the Zelda games, I'm pretty sure, is what I saw last time I checked in on her stream. She's a 285, 286 Cadena? I think she's still 285. She might almost be 286, I'm not sure on that. 285 Cadena. And we're gonna skip another floor because, yeah, I don't care about super speed, and honestly, just ain't worth the hassle. Woo! We're done. Yeah, because this is a double-double on this. Yeah, no, I'm good. Super speed is just no fun. Okay, that's annoying. So we need to get the connection up here. If I connect like this, we'll be good. Oh, so that's simple, actually. And now it should be connected to the right thing. It is. Okay, we tab it. And then we just wait down here for it to arrive. Okay, so the monetization thing. Affiliate just makes it so you get ads. And like, as the annoying part, like you'll have ads on your channel. Which you can do stuff about them, and depending, it's like not too bad in most cases. But it really depends on if you care about it, because you're not going to be making that much money off the monetization. The amount of money you get off the ads is very little. It's mostly going to be subs that people just either sub with Twitch Prime or just sub in general is primarily what you're getting from monetization. It's really up to you, right? Like, if you don't want to have ads on your channel for the most part, the affiliate thing can be annoying. Yeah, you can get all the standard stuff, but most of the time you're just getting subs as like the primary thing that's going to give you money as a smaller streamer. Because most people just don't. It's really up to you, right? Because like the way I have it set it up is that I get 3 minutes of ads every 30 minutes or something like that. Which also varies depending on what country you're in. Because for me, personally, like, I know other channels that have the same setup I do, and I watch them, and I'll get, like, 20 seconds of ads. So it really depends where you're at or how long the ads are going to be. With the 3-minute intervals. So that's one thing. And then two... The other thing is by having those ads at the 3-minute, every 30 minutes for 3 minutes, is you don't get pre-rolls. One of the biggest things that's hard as a streamer is like, if somebody comes into your channel and the first thing they see is ads because you have a pre-roll, a lot of people just click off the channel. So I think as a non-affiliate, you still get those pre-roll ads. So that can be annoying. But it's really up to you. Like, I think whether you monetize or not, they both have their pros and cons, and I think they're both very similar. I'd probably just monetize myself, just because. It gets you started on that if you can do it, and then once you're monetized, like, you're just monetized forever with the affiliate thing. I'm from Canada. I believe Starry is US, from the USA. Other people in chat, I know that Smart's from Canada. Lucas is from Brazil. A lot of my other viewers, like we had BBB earlier. He is from Morocco. I have a lot of EU viewers back in the day. I believe that Kiku is American. Adam, I believe... I'm not sure if Adam is American or if he's Canadian. I'm not sure on Adam. I don't know if he's ever said. Okay, so I gave 2% for doing that. Okay. We're not leveling up today on this character, but we got very close. Tomorrow will be a level up for Monster Barks. You know, I didn't realize that it's a lot closer because apparently that number at the top does not calculate or say the correct number. I guess that was my initial XP. Because I'm at literally 99.995%. I guess I'm going to go kill a few mobs real quick to level up, guys. Let me just hold on a moment here. Let's just, yeah, literally, we'll get this level up here. We're going to hit 282 on the Kinesis. Boom. 282 has been achieved on the Kinesis. Let's go. 3 more levels to go. The journey to getting 6 of my Legion champions to 285 continues. This AB is not part of the Legion champions. It's going to exist. It'll probably get to 85 in the future, but for now, these characters plus these two and my Challenger World Lara, which is already 285, are the characters that need to get to 285. Alright, well that's really nice. How's this going? 2 hours 30. Okay. Alright, let's go to the Cadena and do its dailies. Hello, Golux. Goodbye, Golux. Oh yeah, that's right, you live the first activation still. We're not quite strong enough to just want to activate you. Mostly due to the fact that there's just not that many hits on the first activation of the Cadena Ascent. And now we go, not click on the wrong button, and we go here. And we're gonna get a Dominator pendant, okay, Arcarium?
Still blind to the difference between
Alright, Arcarium, you're gonna give me a Dominator pendant. That's what you're gonna give me. I know you gave one to the Kinesis already, but you're gonna give me another one. Well, you know, you say something and it doesn't always come true. It is what it is. There is a nice breeze going on right now. Holy moly. I feel like Adam would love to hear that sentence right now of there being a nice breeze and it cooling off, because he is currently sweating it out in 34 Celsius. Not very fun. What about you, Mara? Where are you from? Or wait, you said you're from C, so... Well, you play on the C server. That doesn't necessarily mean you're from C, I guess? In a way, I guess somebody could, you know, people play on the other servers. You're from Singapore. Okay. I think my voice cracked when I said that okay, but we'll gloss over that fact. And it is what it is. My voice was like, you're just gonna stop being able to speak English or any language right now, and goodbye. The C server doesn't have a reboot server, right? It's just reg server, interactive. I don't even know if you guys call it interactive over there. I assume every server got the interactive in, like, naming tag convention, but I have no idea about that. Yeah, for me, interactive slash reg server, I know nothing of nothing. The only time I've interacted with the reg server, like bonus potentials, the whole scrolling stuff of that, was when I did the One Punch Man event, because I used the reg server to do that event. And, yeah. Was I lost? Yes. Did I get to 235 or whatever it was for the medal? Yes, that's all I did. Yeah, I just don't know how the base systems, even if I was free to play or pay to win, like, I don't know how. Nothing works. People were talking about how to get stronger as, like, One Punch. And how to be able to do the bosses there with the cubing and all that stuff. Like, not the cubing, but the, like, scrolling and all that. And I was just like, yeah, this is Chinese and hieroglyphics to me. I'm good. Can we hit with this one cube 3 lines of attack? No. We hit a line of attack, but the wrong attack. Okay, well that's the dailies on this character done. Do I want to do a high mountain on this character, or do I want to do a high mountain on my Ren? I think I'll do it on the Ren. Feeling the Ren for that. Not like it really matters much, but hey. We still do it for the fragments in the end, no matter what. And then after that, once the Ren has done its dailies and all that, we're going to do some bossing. We're going to do the Ren all the way to the Kinesis bossing for sure today. Outside of the group bossing stuff, which will happen on the weekend. Oh yeah, I need to save 3 runs. I cannot do my Sarens, because Billy needs 2 runs of Saren. And then Adam does 1 run. The only systems we have is Stars and Potential and Flame. We don't have B-Pots. And we don't have, like, the whole scrolling thing with whatever the hell these spell traces are. And this whole, like, spell trace system, like, we just sell these for Mesos. So, yeah. We have all the other systems. Our hearts are dog shit. Yeah, our hearts are, existing, okay? I recently tapped a 22 star, but I tapped the wrong hat. That sucks. Yeah, for me, that's very unlikely to happen that I tap the wrong item, because I'm not, laddering anything. So the only things I really tap are the main items. So, for me, it's very unlikely to tap the wrong item. But that is definitely feels bad, man. Plasma Hearts and Reg Server can easily hit over 100 attack. I see. Yeah, no wonder the combat power difference is so big. Like, there's just so many systems that get stacked in Reg Server that we don't have as Reboot that makes it so, like... There's a reason why we barely hit 1 billion on Kronos or any of our servers that are heroic servers. Well, hopefully the next time you tap, it just goes well to make up for the fact that you messed up Marrow. I hope RNG favors you. To the next map. Burning stage, 50%. Ooh, a star spec box. Always useful. Even though I don't cap them on the server almost ever. I just do whatever I get every day from dailies is what I get right now. I am capping them on the Challenger World, though, because I farm a lot on the channel. Well, not that much farming, I guess. It's like 30 minutes to an hour farming. Not every day, but a lot of the days of the week. I'm still going to be farming, I guess, on the Challenger World, because I need the Mesos and such over there. But I have no idea, like... I might hit 286 before the end of the Challenger World because of that farming. I'll have to see. And you might be wondering, why are you continue farming on that character? Because it has a vac pet right now that's alive till like the 18th of September, so we're making full use of that till the 9th. On the 8th, well, technically on the 8th, we have the Kinesis pet for 30 days that I'm going to be activating, so I'll be farming on the Kinesis. Getting that to 285. Unfortunately for me, the Kinesis doesn't really have drop gear. Or it has drop gear, but it doesn't have meso gear, because it has no hybrids. That'll be annoying. It's not going to make that much meso farming here, but it is what it is. It's not like I really farm a lot of mesos. All my meso income comes from my bossing. Alright, 500 mobs, and then we get to go do High Mountain real quick. Which is not going to give me any upgrades. Is my Ascent level 9 on this character? Yeah, it is. Okay. Can't remember what was next. Let me go check that. I have... What is it that I'm upgrading next? Soul Hecate to level 4. Okay, so I guess I will be able to upgrade that from doing High Mountain. Pretty sure it gives, like, enough fragments for this. The fragments starving of heroic servers. I always have a billion sword, I never have the fragments. Other than the Challenger World. The Challenger World has definitely been a Urda starvation for the first time, but that has been finally reduced to normal after spending like 7k fragments or something like that. Took a while, but we got there in the end. Another Star Spec box. And 15 mobs left to murder. And we're good on the dailies. Alright, let's go do a High Mountain real quick. Bop, bop, bop. This. Turn that in. Go to High Mountain. Get that done. Go to here, use these. We're inching ever so closely to being done all these symbol dailies. Because it's going to be a while before I hit 290 on any character. The plans are... McDonald's in Canada? I assume is what Max is? If there's a chain that exists that's called Max in Canada, I've never been to it and I've never heard of it before. Oh, I assume it's McDonald's. Yeah, okay. Honestly speaking, I don't think there's anything too stand out at our McDonald's. It's pretty generic, like, their burgers and fries are just like, and their nuggets are just feel pretty standard. I don't really have that much experience because where I live doesn't have that many restaurants in the first place, so I don't really have much to compare it to. I don't think they're necessarily anything bad. Like, the ones around me, they're pretty decent. But they're not, like, stand out like, oh my god, it's the best thing. Nothing like that. Some other people might know better from having experienced more variety of McDonald's in Canada. Really popular amongst Singaporeans. Yeah, I know that in Japan and stuff like that, like, some of the fast food chains in Japan are actually, like, really crazy good. Yeah, we do have a 24-hour McDonald's here. I don't know how popular that makes this McDonald's comparatively to the other options. trying to think of all our restaurants. Like, I know Raz was complaining about Burger King recently, and he stopped ordering it because he's allergic to cheese. So he's lactose intolerant. So he can't have cheese on his burgers and stuff like that, right? And Burger King has an option that's literally a burger that doesn't have cheese in the first place. Like, to add cheese to that burger type is an extra. And he ordered it from Burger King. Like, he was ordering his standard thing, and they were doing really good, and he was enjoying it. And then the last 2 times he ordered it before stopping, with the option that the burger doesn't even come with cheese, and he's obviously not selecting cheese as an extra, they somehow put cheese on his burger twice back to back. So yeah, that made him stop ordering from Burger King, so that's about the extent of my knowledge, but that's just because the hired help, like the people they hired are just stupid, and that's, well, them being stupid is kind of not really something the company can do much about, other than firing them, but damage is still done. But yeah, outside of that, none of our fast food restaurants or anything like that are really like standouts like, oh my god, this is really good and you should try it if you ever come to Canada. At least where I live. I don't live in a major city. I'm not like in Toronto or Ottawa or like one of the bigger cities, which would have way more like restaurants and options. Do 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 do. It really depends on the family, right? For me, we have a lot of home-cooked meals. And, like, we don't really order out that often. Like, once in a blue moon, we'll order out. You know, like, maybe 2 times in a month or something like that. 3 times in a month. Like, Raz will order out more. But, like, we have a lot of home-cooked meals. But it's really dependent on the family. I don't think it's like one set culture for that. Because I know a lot of friends who they would order out a lot. And their families would order out a lot. And have less home-cooked meals. But like, it wasn't just like favoring one option or the other per se. In terms of balance. A very 50-50 straight down the middle. Depending on who you talk to. How's it for you? Do you have a lot of takeout? I see. It's more expensive to cook at home if it's just 1, 2. I see. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if it's cheaper and, like, just the way it is the way it is. Yeah, for us, it's probably cheaper to make food than order out. Hello, Billy. Welcome to the stream.
How goes it?
I hit 285 on the lara today, and I hit 282 on the kinesis today.
You are muted in Discord, by the way.
Oh. Well, you know. Hello, hello, now you can hear me. That's what happens when, you know, you're muted for 2 hours and 10 minutes before you pop up.
Yeah.
So you kind of forget that you're muted.
You're doing epic dungeons?
Yep. I don't have to wait till the last minute to do them, so I can just do them early. But
That
yeah,
was kind of ass having to wait for Tuesday, but it's definitely worth. You hit what?
I hit 285 on my Lara today, and I hit 282 on my
Nice.
Kinesis.
280. I see. What is your levels now? Can you hit swap character real fast? Let me see.
285 on the Ren, 285 on the Cadena, 282 on the Kinesis, 280 on the AB, 285 on the Lara, 280 on the Kana, 280 on the Wild Hunter. And the Kana may say 279.
Such high levels going to be.
But once we get the potion. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I know Raz really looked into going to Singapore because he was seeing a bunch of stuff and he was like, "Oh, that looks like pretty cool to like go there for a bit." But it's like you said, if you go to the touristy places, you're getting absolutely ravaged, and as soon as you go to the non-touristy places, it's like super affordable and fine. But yeah, which I feel like is just standard everywhere. If you're in the tourist attraction places, you're gonna get rinsed, and if you go to the places that aren't the tourist places, you'll be fine. So just be aware of where you're going. For the most part, from what I've seen Singapore, it's relatively safe. It ain't like going to Mexico, where if you leave the tourist place in Mexico, good luck, have fun. Your life is on the line, from what I've seen. So, you know, really got to know the area you're going to. Not that big into travel, though.
I know, dude. Like, I went to places, but like, now that I'm an adult, I'm choosing not to. I don't give a fuck.
And that is another high mountain map completed. One last map to go with a boss. And then another boss. Unfortunately, this next patch is not the patch that will be nerfing this.
I don't know what's in the next patch anymore. I have lost track of everything. I just know there's lots of good shit coming up. They didn't give a Maple note afterwards, right?
Nope, there's not been any,
No.
nothing of that. Pretty much like the, oh, for the or for the maintenance. Yeah, the maintenance was a nothing burger.
Fair.
Oh, that's right, I did that. You know what, we'll just switch because it doesn't matter. Who needs to burst? We just press a button, hands off the keyboard, do it. Woo, for the loudest
was a little
cutscene.
annoying for that. Because he cleared really fast for the mobs, and my cooldowns just weren't up for the bosses.
Yeah, the Ren doesn't have that
'Cause
problem because the Ren's kind of a little overgeared for that high mountain, to say the least.
Yeah, I had to cool down the freaking heart, because there was no way my fucking DPM was gonna break it.
Yeah, I mean, you're a Hayato, and DPM is not in your description.
No.
If there are keywords to classes, Hayato does not have the keyword DPM in any sense of the way. Even if you max them out. You could be the strongest Hayato in the world, and, like, your DPM is still going to be pathetic compared to something that's, like, 600 mil combat power lower than you. And that might be a little exaggerated there, but that's what it feels like. Alright, well, time to do some bossing, I guess. Be able to bang out 2 characters of bossing before we're done here. And I'll buy 2, because why not? I'll end up using them on other things for at some point. I would watch that TikTok, but I literally don't have a TikTok account, and it tends to not work for me because of that factor. When I try to watch TikToks.
I don't have a TikTok account either. I have views.
I just don't care
I'm a
about it.
YouTube
Like, I
Shorts
don't.
guy.
I would have to use it on my PC, and if I'm on my PC, I'm either watching Twitch or I'm watching YouTube, and there's not really, like, I'm not going to watch TikToks on my PC. Well, I'm not supposed to need an account, but 90% of the time when I go to TikTok, it doesn't let me watch it without an account. So I'm just like, okay, I give up. So I just don't care about it anymore. Click on a TikTok about just some random thing, and it's like, nah, you can't watch this, you need an account. And I'm like, why?
I'll be real here. I didn't know they had a website. I thought it was just like an app on the phone.
I believe they've always had the website. I think that's always been the thing, but could be wrong. I really haven't been in the TikTok thing whatsoever. Being as a Singaporean, I bring a fan with me everywhere. Yeah, I know that for you guys, heat is a second nature thing. It's just there. 2 essentials, a fan and an umbrella, because it can be super hot 1 minute and it'll rain cats and dogs the next minute. Yeah. Humidity is your best friend. I hate humidity. That's the thing that kills me with heat. I would die in Singapore. Okay, hello Damien. Goodbye, Damien. Damien escaped the full power of darkness. A friend of mine used this in Japan, said it's pretty much essential throughout sea. Huh. It's like a little fan thing, I see. Okay, we pop this, we pop that, and we have our 426 drop rate. Do I have the right node equipped? Yep. Ba, 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 ba. Let's go, an armor box. I didn't know they had that. I need that. Well, congrats on finding a purchase. Adam helping out the sea boy. Or the Singaporean boy. Yeah, I can't say I look much into fans and stuff like that. Like, it's usually never that bad here, where like you would need something like that constantly. There's like every now and then a week or two where it's like, okay, it's real bad, but like,
We've had some 30-degree days the last couple summers that've been fucking misery.
yeah, but it's just like a few days. It's not like a constant like, oh my god, I need this like every day of my life type of thing. More of an AC. Yeah, but it's just like 34 where I'm at right now. Yeah, I had a few of those days, you know, and so it's... I do not want to be you, to say the least. Alright, nice little slime ring. Nice, nice. Go to the next boss. Will we get any pitch this week? We shall see.
Good luck.
There's always a
So
possibility.
what errands do we need to do, by the way? Just mine
Don't
too?
you have 2? Yeah.
Yes. We have none.
Yes. I literally have none on any server.
Not your own. Still needs it technically. So once I transfer, it's gonna be 3. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Well,
I
one of those...
might be shying enough at that point to solo. We'll see.
Death Valley, 2 hours away from you is 43 Celsius. It's literally an oven. Yeah, I've heard some crazy thing. There's a reason why that place is called Death Valley.
I'd die. Once it gets to 25, it's ass. Once it gets to 30, it's like misery here in Newfoundland.
Yeah, I mean, anything above 30 just tilts me.
Yeah, yeah, that's not reasonable for humans, okay? Especially since
We're just not used
I'm
to it.
used to
Like,
cold, man.
yeah, that's the thing. We're not used to that because, like, the craziness for us is that we go to negative 30s, but then we also have
Yes, and
positive 30s. So, you know, our body isn't. It's great in the middling range in between those because we're used to that. But once you get to the up and downs there, it's rough. A useless Twilight Mark, unfortunate.
potentially useful in the future.
No, for
When
what?
you get a brilliant star, you know? You switch. Or I guess technically you might have a Jupiter at that point. There's some
Only
weird
ever
shit
experienced
with the new.
-4 in Japan? Yeah, -4. I go out in a hoodie.
Yeah, that's
I might
nothing.
not. I might not even be wearing a hoodie at that point. Like I might just be outside of my t-shirt doing garbage or recycling or something like that and not caring. Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of people have deaths in Death Valley, and there's a reason why it's called that because people really don't respect the amount of heat that happens there. Like you need to really hydrate yourself and be prepared going into Death Valley. And be aware that if it gets too hot, you need to GTFO because it's real hot in that valley.
You couldn't pay me enough to go into there.
I just feel like Death Valley for like I just don't see the reason why I'd want to go hitchhike or backpacking or doing anything in that valley that I couldn't just do somewhere else that's way less dangerous. In general. Oh, I'm stupid.
How much time do I got here?
35 minutes. It's enough to do some dailies and some monster parks.
Yeah. I'll do my Ren dailies, my Arrow dailies, and my monster parks, I think. Any more than that would be cutting it too close here. Oh, I didn't do Beyond Haste. I thought I did that before I logged out last night.
Does it get icy in Canada? Yes. Yes.
Yes. I don't know if I ever told you. My sister parked her car. Like, she was renting a place when she's gone to university, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had to park in a certain spot. Like, you couldn't park on side. Icicles fell in, basically crushed your car.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, to put it in
But wasn't
perspective,
her
just
fault
think about
because
that
she was
concept.
forced to park there.
Icicles fell off of a building and crushed a car. Does it get icy? The answer is yes. A story I have from this year, actually. So, we got so much snow that when the plow passed, the snowbank that was at the front of my driveway was 3 times my height.
Dude, we had so much snow this year. Like, it just wouldn't go away.
Now, sure, this is an outlier of a snow. Like, this is not normal snow this year with that one experience. Like, that's not normal. We don't get that every year. But that just puts us in perspective that, yes, the snowstorm can hit and you can get, like, 100 centimeters of snow and just be snowed in, literally, where you can't get out. Our city pretty much shut down for a couple days. Depends on the situation. I had to shovel all of my driveway. I don't have a snowblower. Most people have snowblowers. So that helps, but even with a snowblower, you can do the front. So, like, the city was helping out with the snow by hiring pretty much every plow to just go and do driveways for people. We had people on our street just help with the driveways by using their trucks with snow plows on the front or using little backhoes and stuff. Like, we're pretty used to snow, so everybody has their way of dealing with snow, even when it gets really bad.
But with the snowblower, it was ass.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
doesn't make it easy.
it took me like 8 hours of shoveling to clear out the snow. Like, and it was a 2-man. We were there forever. It was fucking insane.
This was a really, really bad winter, though. Usually
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, this was an outlier winter. Usually I'm shoveling snow every, like, week probably, or every 2 weeks, and it's like... Well, it really depends how much snow is, right? Sometimes, a few years ago, I had to shovel 14 times in a week. So I was shoveling twice a day, pretty much. The TLDR is that we get a lot of snow at the end of the day. The snow is, hello, friends, we have a lot of it.
Snow was glorious as a child. Didn't have to do anything about it. Just didn't get to go to school if it was too much. Now it's ass. You know?
Having to deal with the snow and being the person who shovels it, I still don't, even after that snow, I don't mind snow. I prefer snow to summer mowing because snow, I don't know, snow just is way less bad to me. But I have to mow like every 2 weeks or every week, so like I'm just constantly having to do that stuff. Whereas like with shoveling, like I said, oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, rubber heated pads on the ground, snow melts once it touches it. Yeah, those exist in places that don't have a lot of snow. There's not a single place in Canada you can probably use that. It would work. I had a friend anyways, I was like, why don't you guys have those heated pads? And I was like, he didn't understand the concept of the amount of energy you would need, and you would have to replace it every single year for those heated pads and stuff. Like, it's not feasible in Canada. There's just too much snow. Like, the entire earth freezes, and like, the amount of times that pipes burst because of the freezing and unfreezing, like, it's just not realistic. It's impossible to do here in Canada. It's cool and all, and I wish it would work, because I would love to just not have to shovel.
That would be
But
very
it's
nice.
just not possible.
Show me what your soul is made of.
Oh, can I do this in this world? Okay.
But there's a lot of stuff like that where, like, if you don't live there, you just wouldn't understand it. It's like me trying to imagine the humidity and heat that you guys deal with in Singapore and stuff like that. Like, I just don't see how I would be able to live there, and that's just because I don't live there. I'm not used to the temperature. If I lived there for, like, a few months, my body would adapt and eventually get used to it, but, like, that just is what it is.
Listen, man, I've been to Florida like 3 or 4 times. I don't want to go anywhere hotter than that.
I am getting a lot of armor boxes right now. I've gotten 2 armor boxes on my run. That is pretty nice. Yeah, it's summer all year round.
How many do you even need?
None. The answer is none. We are sending them to mules at this point.
Do you have 22s on everything, or 21s at least?
Everything is 21 on all 6 of my characters on this world. So can I save these for the Lara? No, because they're 9-3. I won't be transferred until then. So, yeah. The Lara is the only one that needs them. But until the Lara gets transferred over, I don't care about it. Yeah, for us, we have 4 seasons. We have summer, fall, winter, and spring.
They're very different.
Yeah, no season is like the others. Winter, very snowy. Summer, very warm. Spring, very wet. Fall, getting cold, and also very wet.
Springs are, like, arguably worse, dude, because when you get fucking snow and then it rains right after.
I need to wait for my proc of my Mapay node. Let's go.
Have fun with that.
I
I've
don't
just
even.
not gotten an item drop my pay.
I don't swap. I just keep it on, so it's just 10-second cooldown when it falls
Oh,
off.
I do that too.
I don't need the 40 boss. I think
I've
Autumn
never
would be
got that one.
dry. Haha. No, because you're transitioning into the like it's just the transition periods, so the temperature shifts a lot, and it just ends up being wet, muddy, and then also you just start getting snow in both of them. Both spring and fall both have snow happening randomly, and when it starts snowing, it's almost always turns into slush at first because it's just not cold enough to sustain it. So it just like, yeah. It's quite the experience.
Snow Halloween one year. That was fun.
I don't think there's ever been a single Halloween that has passed where it has not been wet or raining due to snow or just genuine rain. I don't think I've ever had a single Halloween that's not had rain.
Those are the bad ones. Then you had to be drove around. Where I lived, we all just got
I've
together
never
and drove
driven
walked.
anywhere for Halloween. I've always just walked around. So whether it be
Well, when
raining
it
or
was
not,
pouring,
yeah,
snowing
well,
didn't matter.
didn't matter. I was still out there just walking.
Also, for some reason, at least Newfoundlanders don't believe in fucking umbrellas. I never seen one
Honestly
ever.
speaking, I don't really use umbrellas either.
I don't even own one.
I don't own
I
an
use
umbrella
like a
either.
winterish coat if it is raining.
I have a fall coat that I would just put on. That's like just whatever I would use. I don't really wear. I don't use an umbrella. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, I don't know why we don't, but we just don't.
Yeah. What's my favorite season then? I like autumn. I really like autumn. It's probably gonna be the fall season for me. Because I love wearing hoodies, and that's the season where you can just wear hoodies and not die. Okay, well that's my bossing done until we get the group bossing. On this character anyways.
Pretty sure we're like the only place that don't, man. I don't know why we don't.
Nobody
really
uses
don't.
a coat or a raincoat. Yeah, for me it's just... I use a coat.
I use a
We have a
normal
lot of
winter
coats.
coat, not a raincoat.
Well,
I
like,
guess-
it's not necessarily a raincoat in my case, either. It's just a fall coat. Because it's hard to store. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. For us, it's just like, we just... Like, the thing is, we already own a lot... Like, a lot of people just wear, like, a lighter winter coat as their coat if it's that bad of a downpour. Or you're just not going out in the rain in the first place.
My current winter coat has like you can remove the lining, so you get
Yeah, you can...
the waterproof outside, and that's what I use.
Yeah, for me, I would never use my winter coat because my winter coat is winter only. That thing would be,
The
I
big
would be
fluffy
cooking.
ones.
Yeah, it's a big puffy one. It's a big one. It's one of those heavy duty ones. It's rated for like -40 or negative, like the crazy negatives, anyways.
I haven't got one of those since I got rid of my skidoo. Don't really need it.
I've been using the same coat since I was 12. No, I'm not joking. I've been using the same coat since I've been 12. It's been big enough to fit me. It's never ripped, and it's been amazing. What brands do I recommend?
this-
Well, I'm not exactly a good person to look at for brands, because like I said, I've been using the same winter coat since I've been 12. So it's been a long time. So for me
yeah,
personally,
I'm a little too tall for that. Hey,
yeah, I
grew up
didn't
fine.
really grow that much. I bought big for my size, and yeah. Actually, let me go look what the brand of my coat is. Because I'll recommend them, because I will stand by their products. I may have only ever used one of them, but it's been a really good one. So maybe our... Alright, after inspecting the coat, the brand that I use is Columbia.
Hmm. That is good.
They are still in business. Just had to make sure, because, you know, I don't really keep up with the business, considering, like I said, I bought one when I was 12, and I've been using it since I've been 12. Were they still existing? Yeah, I don't know. They apparently are still existing. Columbia is huge. Yeah, like I said, I don't really... I don't really know that stuff, so for me it's just like... I also never did, like, snow machine stuff like that. For the people, because skidoos is a Canadian-only thing that we call it. Every time I call it a skidoo, everybody's like, what's that? And I'm like, it's a snow machine.
Yeah,
Never
they
really
do call
did
it
that.
snowmobiles, don't they? I call it skidoo.
Skidoo, snowmobile, snow machine. There's a lot of different terms, and some of those are Canada only, I found out when talking to other people, and I was like, oh, okay. Didn't know that. But yeah, I never really did that type of stuff, but I can tell you that no matter how
It's
cold it is outside, this coat that I wear, it don't care. I'm gonna be warm, and I'm gonna sweat. I'm gonna sweat if I'm doing physical activities. That shoveling was bad last year. Ho ho! Woo! Yeah, when you're out there for like 6 hours of shoveling, it was so long. It was so bad.
Last time this happened, we had some pretty good winters afterwards, though, you know? So,
We'll have to see what happens, you know? Alright, time to do the Cadena's bossing.
are you just doing all your bossing? I guess I gotta do all my bossing, too, before Sunday.
I don't care. I can do all three of my characters in this thing, like, 30 minutes.
I
Like,
guess,
all of
yeah.
their solo bossing just gets obliterated.
Kana and Hyato's a little slow. Can we do... Oh, well, it's not actually time yet for that Black Mage. Next week, Black Mage resets.
Yeah, what do you want to know about Black Mage? What are you asking here?
I just want you to run my Kana, because next week I need a Black Mage to get my Jenny weapon.
Oh, sure.
So we can just do our two Kanas together again, or... I think you stuck my
It
Kana
was
with
my...
your Wild Hunter.
Yeah, it was Wild Hunter plus your Kana, and then my Kana plus your arrow.
Yato.
Hayato, yes. Whatever. Arrow, Hayato, same thing. They're both just as OP. Do 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 do. Definitely being absent-minded with my bossing.
Oh shit, you're actually doing it! Huge!
I don't really care about it, but since I already one-shot all the bosses,
Yeah,
we're never
there's only
completing
a
this
couple
one.
there that like...
We're never completing this one. 0% chance.
I can complete it every time. I just always stand on a non-Cadena. Yeah, you're doomed on Cadena.
No, I'm doomed on any character. It doesn't matter. I fall off. This is also never getting completed. I do not care. I am bursting him, killing him. I don't care.
There is a quick way to do that. Usually, I just pop my 3 cents.
This
and,
probably
like,
won't
you do
happen.
get blue. You can just intensely stand.
This
That's
is not
super
happening.
easy.
This is definitely
This
not
guy.
happening. And the rest don't matter. Okay. Oop. Sorry, just use that one. That's not relevant.
Lotus one is the only one I hate. And I haven't even done Lotus in like the past 2 months because I just didn't change it after I started doing X Lotus.
Yeah, you have to go solo it on practice mode if you want to do.
Can you set multiple characters up to different bosses?
I believe so, yeah.
I'll just
But you
set
can
one
also
up.
just do it in practice mode on whatever character and then get the thing.
I mean, I'm just doing it anyways on the Lumi, so.
Do you have a drop note stone? I didn't actually look. Boss damage, reduce cooldown, XP obtained. That's right, you never got a drop. This is the character that's been trying to get a drop from a pay node and cannot get. See you later, Mero. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you have a good day. And may RNG favor you. Alright. Continue the bossing. To the slime. By the time I ever use these, I will be overcapped by so many points it won't even make sense.
I mean, it takes a while to get the 5k.
Yes, but
And you can throw it on any of your characters, so.
I find it cute how you think, like, that the characters that are gonna get items are gonna actually boom them, though. Or even try to boom them.
True. Because I gotta get 22 Steven Boom.
Yeah. Like, the whole purpose of that system is to use them for 23 attempts. You freaking jerk of a slime. You gave me a black flame instead of a guardian angel ring. That is not a fair trade. Alright, Lucid. Will we successfully do your mission? 0 chance. We're gonna try? Yes. Do 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 do. Bop. 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 Final phase. We actually didn't fall off this time for the first time in, like, forever. I didn't yeet myself off the edge randomly. Don't you worry. It's all because I didn't spawn on the bottom platforms, though, honestly speaking. If I ever spawn on the bottom platform, it's just walking off the edge and we're gone. What's gonna happen every time on the bottom edge? Because it happens every time, like, without fail. I spawn into the phase, don't really assess the position, walk off edge, and I'm like, oh, well. Here we go. You know what, Will? I don't like you. I'm gonna do you last. Hello, Gloom. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm strong enough to just do this. Even with minus 20 FD. Let's go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Goodbye. A Gloomerton. Will you give me anything, Mr. Gloomerton? No. Nothing. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. It do be like that. One character made 2 arcane boxes, other characters making 0 arcane boxes. Made a bed, though. Not like the bed's very useful, but it made a bed. Do 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 do. Hello. You absolute hands boss.
I love monster packs.
My time.
Why do you say you love monster parks? 'Cause we all know that's a lie
If
and
they're
that's
ass.
sarcastic. It's not that bad anymore. I'm so used to doing them that it's like whatever.
It's not bad when there's only 2. When you gotta do 4, it's pretty ass.
I do 3, don't do 4. So I can't really talk about the 4. Because I know the second one on Challenger World will be ass, and that's why I don't do it. Also, complaining you shall receive, I got another Arcane Armor box. It's the Arcane Armor box week. All before I can transfer them to the freaking Lara. Woohoo! Because there ain't any way I'm safeguarding up to 21 outside of the, like, just getting it to 18 star. And goodbye, Darknell. You're not going to be long for this world after I get out of this. Actually, I didn't even use the sense and he's already dead. Yeah. Hidden is just a little bit strong nowadays. They're in 28 mil combat power in combat. And we get rewarded with nothing. Screw you too, Darknell. Screw you too. Alright, before we go do Will, because I don't care to pop another ticket if drops for him, we're gonna go do Akichi and Pino. Because these care about a drop ticket. Well, kind of, sort of. Not really in Akichi's case, but Pino does. But I may as well do both of them since I have enough time. But we're gonna do
3 ring, you know?
Wow, on my Cadena is so useful. Alright, and now we go to Pino and do the same to obliterate her face. You know, I'm taking a baseball bat, just like what would happen in real life if I beat somebody up with a baseball bat, with the force that I'm using as a Cadena. Their face would be rearranged. And they'd probably, most likely, just be as dead as the bosses are. Alright, time for the worst boss in existence, for time anyways. Will. I don't really mind Will. I don't really care about him. Like, he's just a whatever boss at this point, but, like, he's definitely slower than the other ones, and there's no debate about that, unfortunately. Even with the change that he's getting, I don't think it'll really speed him up by that much. Oh, interesting. My Beyblade stays on the other side, which does make sense, but is annoying. Will it rain yet again today? We'll find out. It already rained earlier in the day, but will it rain for tomorrow's forecast? I want to mow the lawn at some point, but that's becoming very hard to do, because it just keeps raining. There's been one day in the past 2 weeks that hasn't rained, and only one person did the mowing of their lawn that day, because it was still super wet, because, you know, just because one day went with no rain does not mean that the mystical rain has all dried in that day. Not even close. So everybody else was like, yeah, we'll just wait. And we have had rain since. And the forecast is looking like rain. The good old swoop swap. Every time as I kill the first one side, it's like perfectly in line to be swapped. It's crazy. I definitely feel the minus FD. Because I notice it mostly in phase 1 when I'm just auto-attacking and like DPMing down. Alright, and phase 1 is complete. And now we hold the shift button and the boss disappears. Yes, he still disappears even with the FD. Minus. Nice. I almost lost my extra life though. Because I jumped over the spider web before it disappeared. Because he was transitioned and it's supposed to disappear instantly. But it does not in fact disappear instantly. It's very fun. Oh, interesting. And now, my hands are off the keyboard, so it's going to give me cracks to make me have to go back after instead of being able to stretch. Hey, look at that. I called it. They literally give me triple cracks. Wow, you really don't want me to AFK, eh, Will? Do 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 do. And now we go to the final phase where Will meets Fist. Unfortunately, we don't fist him hard enough to actually murder this piece of shit, but yeah, I mean, him giving me the green aura is just unfair for him because, yeah, I definitely... now I have an additional 10% FD what I normally have. It's very unfair for Will at that point. Alright, 375, that's my drop rate without a coupon, and we don't care because it doesn't affect any of the drops on Will that matter. I definitely do not want second books and third books, okay? Alright, and that is that done. So back to town I go. Sell some crystals and make some more mesos for this weekend. What is this? Monster collection completed. Okay, well I may as well claim that and do that, I guess. And I have a lot of 24-hour teams now that I look at this. Because I just got Calling's team. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 24-hour teams now. Just a few. Oh shit, I have the one for all the elite bosses. Interesting. It's only a 6-hour team, but that's interesting. I apparently have a lot of the bossing 6-hour teams. And just 6-hour teams in general. Can you see teams you don't own? No, you can't see teams that you don't own. Interesting, interesting. Alright, well, time to sell these crystals here. Alright, Billy, what are you up to right now?
Nothing.
Okay, do you want to do the Saren then?
Sure.
Do the Saren with the Cadena, and then you're getting a Saren with the Kinesis afterwards, and then, yeah. So I don't have to, rebuff or anything.
So wait, who strong one first or weak?
This has 425% drop rate. And the other one has
Okay, I'm
400
coming.
drop rate. So bring whatever one you
my
want
is
more.
436, so I will take the Kana with you. I'm pretty sure my Kana is also 425 though. I just have drop rate on all my characters except for Ramon's one.
Yeah, mister. I can hit 100 drop fams on every character known to man.
Saren. Or do I have to buy? Nope, I have one. Wait, I have an arcane on this guy? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm only 425 because I'm missing the one inner drop rate. Which, like, I don't care to go min-max and fix. The difference between 425 and 426 is negligible. At the end of the day. Unless there's some super crazy secret drop rate tech where, like, you break into a new breakpoint or something crazy that people figured out, which, yeah, there ain't no math behind that. Anybody who's telling you...
It feels like my Mozon has more fucking drop rate than anything, which is actually tilting. Hold on. Okay, I do have the correct ring on.
You good?
Yeah.
You said nothing? You didn't type nothing?
I had to turn Hectate on. God damn it.
Do 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 do. Other than the second phase of Saren is just duck.
He does like starting with their laser beam a lot.
Laser beam
It's
or
not
charge.
always, but
Almost every time. One or the other, so it's just... Yeah, I just duck it. because it's simpler.
Yeah. It is.
"29 seconds until she starts." Really, I got hit. Okay, that was bullshit. I got hit by the phantom charge that had already passed me. Got booped into a beam. Got stunned because there was a timepiece there with the beam. Like, what a series of events.
I have somehow only gotten hit by a singular auto attack so far. And twice now. Why'd I talk?
Well, the thing is, the reason behind that is because it has been really on my ass for some reason.
Are we bursting?
Yep.
Oh, I forgot I don't have fucking Jenny weapon. I pressed the button for Jenny weapon thinking, like, I'm gonna be shielded, but yeah. Don't have that yet.
Man's playing a different game.
I noticed I took a tick of the freaking thing and then I remembered. Nope, that was not fine.
Yeah, I was perfectly pixeled for it, so I was fine, but you were not.
I mean, I thought I was. Apparently not.
At first I thought I was the one getting hit, but I was like, well, I'm not going blind, so it can't be me.
Oh, she didn't do her combo first. I did the nightmare thing, by the way, because like I saw it in the shop and I was like, oh, what does this do? And then I thought about it.
Did the nightmare thing in the shop? What?
For the event. Nightmare mode.
Oh.
The hard last boss. It wasn't very hard. It was just super tanky.
No, he's just super tanky. Like I said, it like doubles the amount of time you'd spend in there, so it's just like...
Yeah. It was not bad at all. I did almost die, but I had my free res left over because I was still stuck with the
You ready to
first
burst?
fix at that point. Yep. No wonder you're so fast, by the way. The second A-fix is fucking broken. It's so strong.
Well, even with the first FX, you were just slow. I don't know what to tell you. My runs when I was using the heal thing is like...
4.5 minutes was slow, huh?
Yeah. Because the scaling is way lower at those levels.
I don't think there is scaling.
There is 100% scaling. We confirmed that multiple times. Alright.
On 425.
425 also. I will open it for you
break it.
because your drop rate is the biggest lie.
Agree.
Yep. It's daybreak. Did you need the daybreak?
Do I have a daybreak? I do have a daybreak. Singular one. So
You can have it.
go for it. Okay.
I have
Thank you.
6 of them right now.
I see.
Not
I
really.
do have a source, so maybe I'll get a source with this daybreak, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I boomed on my DOMs last event, so I have 1 DOM right now.
I see. I'm about to boom a bunch of Connor rings, going for 25 this weekend, because I need to clear up room on my Kinesis.
You're doing Kana rings?
Yeah, Connor rings
What
to
is-
make us superior 24.
I see.
I've got to freaking clear out the inventory. My Kinesis inventory is full, and I'm tired of it.
Oh, I just got a Dom. Let me cook Alex real fast too, because I have the drop coupon, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna go do some stuff.
It's just these two. But yeah, I got a Dom, so huge. Although I'm doing pure Ren this Sunday, which means probably 1 or 2 upgrades, even though I'm gonna have like 70, 80 bill. But
Hopefully it goes better than
after that,
my last time. Started off
Why,
real
what happened with
strong, and
yours?
then 33 build disappeared into thin air for 0 stars. A little bit over the expected rates, just a wee bit.
it happens.
It is what it is. Mesos are made, items are not lost.
I'll never forget the 20 bill I lost on the Mozwan without a single fucking Golix belt. Boomed like 15 of them. There's no way I'll get less lucky than that ever again, right? Maybe 15 items for a 21 is insane.
Alright, game, punish him. He said it, he brought it into existence, he should be punished for it. Mine is. Sad face, it sucks.
Then 18%.
Yeah, I don't know what it feels like to have bad drop rate. I know what it's like to have bad luck in other things, not drop rate though.
Do I have... I do have one of these. That's... I do have to try hard this because, yeah. Do I have a roar on this character? I have a roar 3. Good enough.
Isn't this the character that red dotted last week when we did this?
I got level 270 and got my symbol.
Okay,
just
making sure that you're not gonna red dot, but I still have to hold.
Just like relax, and we'll see the first like 10 seconds what happens.
I'm just gonna not burst. I mean, I'll do what I did last week, but I just was going in ready to full burst.
Let's go.
Why can't I go into the... Okay, apparently the portal is not where I was standing. Gotcha.
I'm ready.
Alright. And off he goes, guys. I'm gonna sit over here and just watch him.
Pretty sure that alone is enough. 5%. I did 25% basically in phase 1. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm good. You can just kill. I was just completely under Sacred last time, so. I
Yeah.
don't think I'm high on Sacred. I have 160, so I'm over phase 1 at least.
Range strength didn't really help me here in this boss right now. Kinesis likes having its bind, I will say. We have range, but not that much range when she dashes away. Eh, whatever. Let's do this. Alright, phase 2. You just keep bursting as see fit, and I will just make up however I have to do it.
I mean, I don't need to stun.
You keep bursting and doing your bursts.
Well, I didn't have fucking Hecate. I can do all my stun in a Hecate. All my burst is done, so.
Uh-huh. Just do whatever you need to do then, and just do as much damage as possible. I don't want to see you red dot again, okay?
It's not happening. I gained over 50 sacred power, and I barely red dotted last time.
You also messed up every single burst in existence last time, so I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have red dotted.
Because I was lagging like a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, I'm
It's
just...
not on me. I'm 1 hit away from being stunned.
A little bit of difference between the two characters.
Yeah. Well, during my burst, I didn't Jenny for some reason, so I got a slap during it. And yeah, shouldn't use that ability. Way too long of a cast time.
Well, if you weren't dead before, you are guaranteed dead.
I don't know how the fuck I'm alive.
Well, you died once. You lost that potion for sure,
Yes.
but
even after that, I don't know how the fuck I'm alive.
she was kind. She started trying to stab me instead of you. Whee. She really doesn't like you.
I fucked up first. It's over.
Have you done a boss where you don't fuck up the burst once on the Hayato yet?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yes. This boss is ass, man. I only got like a couple seconds to do it, and my cast animations are actually kind of annoying. Since I'm not stunning.
Like I said, she really doesn't like you, in particular. Ow.
Yeah, green dotted this time.
Huge.
Oh, I knew it. Dude, I gotta stop using that ability on Sarah. It's gonna get me murdered every
Oh,
time.
I'm dead. If I don't do that, okay. Ooh.
I got you.
Yeah, no, I definitely saved myself there, because you were not... You respawned, and the explosion was already going off on my screen, so I'm pretty sure I would have been dead.
Got there on mine.
Yeah, well...
Okay, like, I gotta buy a thing. I'm 436. Why do I not have a favorited man? Favorite. Buy. I already had one in my inventory. Unfortunate.
Oh, you have one for, bossing, I guess. I don't know.
Ready?
Yep. Well, you get one.
Wait, I'm gonna show you something. This is... Watch my animation. This is how long it takes to use one of my 20-second skills.
A little
That
bit
whole
of
thing was it.
A little bit, you know.
It's so ass. Like, on Saren, it's really, really bad. On other bosses, it's fine.
At this point, I feel like I should just be the one opening the box for you. Because, like, your drop rate just suck. Your drop rate's a lie. I may be lower, but I feel like I'm more likely to get the thing than you are. Sad statement, ain't that?
Nice. Thank you, thank you.
No problem.
I'll get it eventually.
It's not like that character's done that many runs. It's only a second run, but...
Third.
I don't know, whenever I have to rely on you
Second.
to open the box... Okay.
We got really lucky overall on both of our accounts with Saren, though. It's like... It's taken a couple weeks at most for almost all of our characters.
I am just incredibly lucky with the Saren emblems, and there's no doubt about that. We're still waiting on mine. Yeah, I mean, Adam has been very unlucky with his. I just cannot get the drop for Adam. One day, right? It's like the TCs. Eventually, if we keep doing it, there's surely drop, right? Right? Smile?
Maybe.
Kappa face, smile. Alright, well. So far, today has been pretty good in terms of drops. Even though I don't need the arcane armors, I'm going to start outfitting the mules with arcane armors, so, you know. We'll have an arcane army building.
That's insane, but yeah, I mean, why not? You're not going for 23s ever, right?
There's no point.
Some characters, if you don't plan to do limbo on them.
And yeah, but the 22 stars on them, you get to 21 and then you use the 4 safeguard, and it's cheaper to do to get to 22. So I'm just gonna do 22s like that. So the fact that all my main characters are already at 21s and I can just safeguard 4 to get them to 22, that's all I'm gonna do. I don't need the arcane spares anymore. Well, I'll need the arcane spares once the Lara transfers over to get that to 21s. But that's another couple weeks, so. I don't bother safeguarding up to 21, but safeguarding 4 for just 21 to 22.
The
That's the
guy
only
is a
thing I do.
Gigalucker, and hasn't, like, all of his arcane just went. I boomed so many fucking arcane pieces.
No, I boomed a lot of arcane pieces, it's just you don't realize how many I boomed while you were gone. Some of these characters had 6 to 8 spares, and let me tell you, not many of them survived getting to 21. Phase 1 Lucid dead. I don't have my familiars out, that's why it felt slow. Do 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 do. Goodbye. Man, Kinesis is actually so strong. Ever since I've been giving it some Hexa. Its Hexa's not that bad now. That's the wrong screen. Hexa's not that bad anymore. Oh shit, I can upgrade. When did I get enough to upgrade? I didn't realize. Let's go! I can't enhance in here, that's right. Boom! The big enhancement. It's 19. I don't know what I need to do next after the 19. Well, we don't have any fragments, so it doesn't really matter. We hold the shift key. We hold the shift key. And we hold it continuously. And we push it into the threshold where it can die. And then we kill it. And that's Gloomerson completed.
I'm pretty sure doing the 4 stack is literally just cheaper than not doing it at 21 to 22, Adam.
Yeah, that's the whole reason. The whole reason is incredibly cheap compared to what it costs to do 22 stars normally. That's why I'm saying that. You get to 21 without safeguarding, And then you safeguard the last step because it's infinitely cheaper.
Like, you still safeguard 18, but...
Yeah, you safeguard up to 18 depending on, like, how many you have and stuff. Like, some, like... If I had, like, 12 spares and it's a one character, yeah, I'm probably not safeguarding up to 18 because I'm like, whatever. If some of these boom on the way, it is what it is. But...
Second you boom that 21, you're down a lot of fucking money. It's really weird how, like, gear is now in Maple. It's so different for starring.
Yep.
Pitched all 4. Eternal is 1144. Arcane is 30.
Technically, with the site that they've made with the calculations and stuff, and like 2 and 3 are useful for certain stages. We just the generic ruling is just don't bother with them, but they are useful for certain steps. Save mesos.
My time. It's fading.
But it's just simpler to just use 1-1 and 4-4 and just not really think about it too much. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Bop, 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 bop. Give me an arcane armor box. Oh shit, I actually called it. That's a lot of... Okay, so last week I got 0 arcane armor boxes, and this week I'm just getting all of them. Gotcha. It is what it is. To the no. To the no. I guess I may as well repop a CRMs if I have one in my inventory. I don't have one in my inventory. Guess we're not repopping one because I'm not lazy. I also never popped the VIP. Maintenance reset my seed. Yeah, surely. Gave me a good seed, you know?
I wish that would happen with my reds pitched.
Unfortunately for me, my seed for arcanes is kind of bad. Don't need them. At least not right now. In a few weeks, they'll be more useful. And goodbye, Dark Now.
Okay, I think I'm actually done for now. I will be on early tomorrow, though. But I have to go.
See you later, Billy.
See ya.
And Billy misses it as I get a pitched. Haha. Nope. Gonna laugh real hard if it did happen. Guess I'll do Will first and just use a ticket on him. We gotta. This is the only character I care to grow the book collection. Because we may as well keep growing the book collection. I may as well have a spare blue book in this here. I may as well have all 4 colors in my inventory. But yeah, like I said, this thing needs to boom some stuff because there's too much shit in this inventory. Like the Dominators, the Daybreaks, and the freaking Kronos are just being put all over the place. I can't even put them in lines anymore because there's too many of the darn things. It's overflowing. And I don't like that. So we're going to boom a lot of them. Or, we're either going to boom a lot of them, or it's just going to hit, and then we'll be done with them. There's no in between. It's one or the other. Whee! Whee! You know, I failed one of these collapses one time because I didn't grab gold energy because I was not paying attention and just, yeah. You know, sometimes you're a little too AFK in your weekly bossing. Well, just because you swap me sides does not save you, you know? Just because you're trying to play the keep away game doesn't mean I'm going to stay away. I'm very clingy. I will murder you. That's a terrifying sentence if said in another context. Bop, 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 and now we AFK till he's hittable. AFK till he's hittable. And now we AFK some more. Woo! Do 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 do. Phase 1 complete. Phase 2.1 complete. Phase 2.2 in progress. Can you stop? Oh, I actually died on the test because I'm bad. Bop, bop, bop. You're gonna do cracks, Will? You're gonna be a crack set? Doesn't look like it. Looking like I get to AFK here. Hands are off the keyboard. Wow, you really want to die fast, don't you? I feel bad for him when his first action is to do the green skill to buff us because, yeah, this character definitely doesn't need that help, Will. You just really wanted me out of here real quick, didn't you? Alright, boss drop. Will we get our 5th book? Not our 4th, our 5th book on this character. I need to make some small wealth acquisition potions on this character, apparently, or transfer some over. Boom, that's that done. We go to the Akichi, and we go to Pino, and that'll be the bossing done for today. And probably the end of the stream for today, to be honest. Tomorrow we'll finish up the rest of the bossing and stuff, probably. Have the dailies done, all that good jazz. All in prep for this sunny Sunday, where we're gonna boom a bunch of stuff. Literally. Is it a smart use of mesos? No. Do I care? No, because inventory management is being a pain, so I'm tired of having to deal with inventory management. Does that look like your character at all, Starry? Yeah, that image does not at all look like your Cadena in any shape, way, or form. Outside of the spear, or the chain, and the hairpiece. Everything else about your that's she's using a spear for some reason. I'm pretty sure if I look at your Cadena, yeah, no, it's not even the right hair color. She's got a dress. I guess she does use a sword. I don't know how they made a spear out of that image, but yeah. That image ain't at all like your Cadena, Starry. Would you look at that? Another Kana's ring to boom this weekend. And since we're here, we may as well do Golux and Arcarium. Because we have the drop coupon, we may as well do it, right? No reason not to. Okay. I apparently drag and drop something on my OBS. Hey, that's a superior belt. Not very useful, but hey, it's here. I guess in a way it's kind of useful. Not really. Yeah, there's nothing you can do with superiors. I guess if you're trying to go for higher, that one thing people are theorizing where you go back to Golux eventually. Alright, Arcarium, are you going to give me what I so desire from you, aka our good old friend, the Dominator Pendant?
I suppose I should thank you for barging in here. If you hadn't gone to the trouble of destroying my life,
You did? Wow.
I would feel a slight
Okay.
pang of guilt at making you.
It's just my day of drops, gotcha. To my inventory. Yeah, like I said, I need to clear this stuff out like there's no tomorrow. 'Cause I literally have 5 inventory spots. Apparently my ETC is also pretty full. I am so tired of all these blueprints being in here. Like, yes, could I buy bags to fix up the inventory a bit? Yes. 'Cause I'm pretty sure these... Nope, I actually have... Oh, no, I have, yeah, only the one. So I could fix it up like that, but, like, Jesus. These blueprints from the castle are so annoying for me. Yeah, we are running out of inventory space quickly on this character, and it needs to be fixed. Sort by type, there we go. Alright, that's that done, that's that done. Like I said, I think that's going to be the end of the stream for today. I'm going to go get some food because I'm pretty hungry at this point. So, we will be back tomorrow. We're going to do some more bossing, do the dailies, do the standard. Not too much to say. There's nothing too crazy. We'll see if we get some pitched on the last 3 characters. It's always fun if we get pitched. There are characters that all need pitch too, so it's not like they're just spares. They will be useful. So that'll be pretty fun, if we get any. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're not already following on Twitch, give me a follow on Twitch. If you're on the YouTube side of things, give me a like and a sub. And as always, here's the Discord link on Twitch. And here is the Discord link on YouTube. I will time out VB the next time I see him, Starry. We'll see. He did pop up today, but we didn't have a prepped timeout for him because I timed him out previously. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, as always, may RNG favor you better than it does me, and may you have a good rest of your day, night, or evening wherever you are in the world. Bye bye!